Hello, guys, and we are here for some awesome Monday lunchtime game day bingo, our first lunchtime broadcast of the week, as we got some great prizes on the line. A minor jackpot of $49, 52 balls or less. A major prize of $3,622, 51 balls or less, and a $10,000 mega where you could take it home in 45 balls or less. Should be fun as we get after these prizes while we stream these games live to you on the Pilot TVs. Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch, so check out those streams, send out some messages, as we will shoot you out some luck as you get on after some of this great bingo.
That's right, and we are super excited about the prizes we have in store for you. So stick around as we have just about 5 seconds to get enrolled into this very first matchup of some great game day bingo to kick off this week. We also want to highlight the lucky prize winners that we've had over the past weekend who ended up taking home great cash prizes over that $600 amount and get to count towards our rolling total of jackpots for this season 17. Over the past weekend, we've been able to give out 10 different jackpots, as we were able to give out about 15 over the last 7 days, and we've officially hit 99 jackpots for season 17. Hopefully we can get to that 100 jackpot marker today.
Well, I think we'll be able to do that, at least with that major prize already looking so good at 51 balls or less. But the first jackpot prize to go out this weekend was a very nice prize, $7,071.68 went out to Tazwell over at the 152 Club. Congratulations to you, Tazwell, being our first jackpot winner of the weekend, and taking home a not too shabby prize of $7,071.
Congratulations there, Tazwell. That was a great jackpot you got to take home. Next up, we had a great three-way split tie as we ended up giving out that Friday Pilot Payday jackpot to not just one away Rob over at the Neighbors Route 75. We have Why Not over at the Sherwood Lounge, as well as Kim and Bob B over at the Barrel House Bar and Cafe. All three got to split up that jackpot prize, and that means about $833.33 went out to each of them. Congratulations to One Away Bob, Why Not, and even Kim and Bob B.
Yeah, splitting up that final $2,500 in Pilot Payday. Congratulations to you three. We did see one final jackpot prize go out on Friday. It was a 5 jackpot Friday. It was quite a fun one, as T over at Steve-O's took home a lovely $4,686 major jackpot and a little bit of that late night game day bingo action.
That's right. Congratulations there. Rounding off all the jackpots for Friday, we ended up getting Saturday kicked off strong with Player Wonder over at the Boudreaux's Bar 2. Well, they got to take home a great jackpot prize of $1,134.25. Congratulations going on out to Wonder.
Absolutely. Whenever I see Wonder, it always makes me think of the Wonder Pets. And
Yeah.
that's just what instantly pops to my mind. Big fan of that show as a kid.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I was a big fan as well.
Great sing-alongs.
Yeah.
We are coming to a close of this one, so before we get into the second jackpot prize to go out on Saturday, let's see who takes home the must-go prize here. As we've clicked past all of our jackpots, and we're just waiting for, there it is, that lucky ball to fall. Polka M over at the Rumors Bar and Grill Rice is taking home $7.80 in this game number 1 of Game Day Bingo. Congratulations to you in this awesome game of Game Day Bingo, as that minor prize gets more exciting heading into this game number 2, clicking up from 52 to 54 balls or less.
That's right. So stick around and continue to get enrolled. You do not want to miss out on any of the great cash prizes we have growing here. We were right in the middle of talking about some great cash prizes that have already gone out, though, as we just highlighted Big Player Wonder, who ended up taking home that over $1,000 jackpot getting Saturday started off.
The second jackpot to go out on Saturday went out to Cheese over at the the White Bear Bar, taking home $7,074.31. Congratulations to you, Cheese, taking home a huge prize.
Absolutely. Now, the White Bear Bar definitely reminds me of my favorite Black Mirror episode titled White Bear.
White Bear. Which one is that?
Where the woman wakes up not knowing where she's at or who she is, and everyone in the town is just recording her. And
Oh,
there's like
yes.
people in a pig mask chasing her.
Yeah, yeah, I do remember that one. Can't say it was any bit my favorite.
Really? It was just the first one that I just did not see the twist coming at all. Yeah, I remember it was one of the very first episodes, really, of Black Mirror that I watched.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting one, that's for sure. Definitely. It lacked the shock value of the other ones in
See,
my.
and I appreciated that because a lot of the shock value in Black Mirror, it was too much for me.
Oh, I get that. I do get that. No, it was just a little bit. It was kind of like the black and white Black Mirror episode. I don't know if you remember that one where it's all in black and white and they're in like this apocalyptic future. It was just a bit boring for me. I don't know. That's how I felt about both of those. It was that one at least held me to watch the entire episode and just wondering on what is going on right now.
Yeah.
But great job to you, winner Cheese over at the White Bear Bar.
Absolutely. I think my actual favorite one is the playtest one.
Playtest one. Is that a part of the like?
He volunteers to be like in an immersive video game,
Oh yes,
the
yes,
horror
yes.
video game.
Mine's the museum. I think that's just the best.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the best done one. It's got multiple reasons on why it's
Yeah.
the best one because it has multiple
It was
storylines.
crazy.
Yeah, it was the first one I ever watched of Black
Really?
Mirror. Yeah, because
I started with the first episode, that pig one.
Oh,
Hated
yeah.
it.
My friend I never watched it, and he was like, "You need to watch this episode. It's crazy."
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched that one, and I was like, "I'm never gonna watch Black Mirror." And then I ended up getting a lot more clips of it, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna watch, the rest of Black Mirror." I was at a time
I love
where I was
anthology
like,
series that have different storylines throughout it.
yeah, yeah. I wouldn't rewatch any kind of series like that again nowadays, but it definitely it caught me at the right time and place where I really enjoyed that series.
Absolutely.
During.
I really love initially watching things like that. The rewatch value for it, though, I don't necessarily see.
No, and I just don't like those kinds of things anymore. Like those kinds of series just aren't pleasant for me to enjoy. So I don't watch many things that seem like that up that alley. But great stuff too. Our winner there, Cheese, over at the White Bear Bar. A great one to be able to highlight there. As we now move on to our third jackpot to go out on Saturday, as Same over at the Moose Lodge Albert Lay took home a lovely prize of $4,413.99. Congratulations to you, Same, taking home that awesome prize.
That's right, as we had another jackpot going on out on Saturday, the final one of the day and the largest one of the whole weekend. Why Not Me at the Albany Bowling Center got to take home $52,421.40 on that great Saturday while playing. Congratulations, Why Not Me?
Yeah, that is an awesome mega jackpot going out to them, $52,000. That means you will definitely be our player spotlight of the week. Congratulations to you. As we did see one more jackpot prize go out this weekend, and it so happened to be the one jackpot to go out on Sunday, as Rye Guy over at Scoops Pub and Grill took home an awesome, what I'd assume, major jackpot in game day bingo of $5,925.
Well, we have a winner here as T-Lock over at the Shortstop Tavern takes away this must-go prize. $11.90 is heading your way, T-Lock. Congratulations there. Make sure to get enrolled into this next matchup as that minor jackpot will be at 56 balls or less. You can only imagine that's Tyler Lockwood.
Oh.
Just kidding. Tyler Lockwood's dead.
I had a different person in mind.
Really?
Yeah, a football player you wouldn't know of. Seattle wide receiver Tyler Lockett.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a good wide receiver out there.
I was thinking of the werewolf.
Maybe he wants to come be a wide receiver 3 for our Minnesota Vikings.
Maybe.
Probably not. I feel like he's one of those guys that he's been on his team long enough. He's nearing the age of retirement. It'd be weird for him to switch to another team and not just be a lifelong Seattle Seahawks football player. So, it's one of those legacy things for him as a player. So I wouldn't see it, but I'm always surprised surprised by the players
The
that get
switch-ups.
later in their career and they just decide,
Let's go try somewhere else.
yeah, I'll rock a different jersey to get a few more years and maybe compete for a Super Bowl. It's always interesting to see who ends up doing that. We got just 45 seconds to get enrolled into this game, and if you already are enrolled, take a second to check out our Facebook page. Just search up Pilot Games and click on our logo. Leave a little like and follow while you're there so you can stay updated with weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and more. You can also check out the website link on our Facebook, as we have a link tree with all the info you need, including a bar locations tab that opens up a map that shows you all the pin locations where you can play Pilot Games. So no matter where you're at in Minnesota, you can find a place to play these great matchups. Social media links are also connected there, so you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You can also find our streaming platforms on that link tree as well. There's even more options there, so really, Facebook, hub of all things, Pilot Games, directly connected there for you to have easy access.
That's right. We highly suggest you guys going and checking out that Facebook page. We would love for you to stay up to date and in the know. Speaking of that, if you guys want to stick around and listen up, we're going to run through the entirety of our bingo schedule here for you live, as you guys definitely don't want to miss out on any of the great cash prizes we have growing throughout our day. As each and every day, you get your game day bingo started at noon, as it goes all the way till 1 p.m. for your first chances each day to take home some great cash prizes. Then at 1 p.m., you guys get enrolled into some great Lucky 4 bingo, as it is your first chance of the day to take home the largest cash prize in our live bingo, as today we have over $111,815.91 growing into that 1 p.m. round as you and your friends get enrolled.
Absolutely. As then we'll hop into some more game day bingo that runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock, working on whatever prizes me and Jordy aren't able to give out during this lunchtime broadcast, as that will lead you into your second opportunity at Lucky 4 Bingo. If that a prize of $111,000 didn't go out at 1, you'll definitely want to come out at 4 to see if you can take home that ginormous prize yourself.
That's right, as you will absolutely want to be there for that 4 p.m. round of Lucky 4 Bingo. Before Ian and I will be here back live with you guys for a little happy hour action from 4 all the way till 6 p.m., going after some great game day bingo games. After that, you guys will get enrolled into your third and final chance at Lucky 4 Bingo right at 6 p.m., where if that prize at 1 or 4 did not go out, it'll be growing even higher into the largest chance to take home that great Lucky 4 Bingo prize today.
Absolutely. Definitely a great chance to be able to take home that, huge prize at Lucky 4 Bingo. I'd be definitely there for all the opportunities to take home that huge jackpot. Afterwards, you'll hop into more game day bingo that will finish off your day, running from 6 all the way till 10 p.m., as that concludes our great live bingo opportunities from noon to 10 p.m. every single day. Don't forget to come out there for the great specialty broadcast that me and Jordy love to be here live for, from noon to 1 p.m. and from 4 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. We love to be able to announce you great winners.
Absolutely. As we close in here, we'll have to see who's going to be the lucky winner we get to call out soon, as we got Bigfoot and Dilly Bar just one ball away. Now, a bunch of you guys trying to get in line to take this home, as we have moved past all 3 jackpot prizes. We are working towards a $15.20 Musco prize, as it goes out to great player Dilly Bar. They play over at Niçoise Legion, and they get to take home the great Musco prize of this lucky round of Game Day Bingo. Stick around and continue to get enrolled into our 4th game, as we have that minor jackpot now at 58 balls or less. Definitely very exciting stuff, as hopefully it'll be closing in on $100.
Yeah, but once again, great job to you, Dilly Bar, taking home $15.20. As we get enrolled into Game 4, we would like to start highlighting some awesome national days on today, as I know many of you guys are feeling this first one, as it's National Football Hangover Day. Each year on the day after the big game, National Football Hangover Day offers a bit of comfort and camaraderie.
Yeah, I don't know why, as Americans, we haven't made this a national day off work.
Yeah, we should. We should just.
We really should.
It's the second most celebrated event in the U.S. Behind Christmas.
Really?
Did you know that the Super Bowl is the second most
More
celebrated
so
event?
than the 4th of July?
More so than the 4th of July, people celebrate the
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl more so than Thanksgiving. People
Then Easter, all of it?
yeah, people celebrate the Super
Christmas is the
Bowl.
only one that tops
The
it.
Christmas. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
That could be a false stat that I've seen out there, and so I won't don't
We
don't
won't double down on it, but that is crazy. And so if you guys are feeling it, don't worry, you're not alone.
No, you definitely are. I'm definitely feeling my stomach feels all the food that we ate yesterday, all the different
Yeah.
appetizers that were consumed. I was
We went
a
kind
happy
of crazy
camper.
for a party of two.
We did. For just the two of us, we had a great time. We had pigs in the blanket, we had pizza bagels, we had mozzarella sticks, we had buffalo chicken dip, we had
A lot.
yeah, there was a lot of different things that we enjoyed.
Desserts.
There was desserts out there that we were enjoying. It was a great, as we enjoyed. You decided to have a pretty tame Super Bowl celebration, but did not go tame on the food. Definitely enjoyed
We went ham on
a
the food.
very filling day. That was for sure. I finished the day with my stomach probably about a foot away from my body. It was
Yes.
I looked like an animated character after they had scarfed down an entire table. It was great.
Yeah, you did put down about 2 pounds of buffalo chicken dip.
Oh my gosh, I was so happy with the buffalo chicken dip. It was great. It was one of my favorite buffalo chicken dips. Usually,
Really?
yeah, just because of the quantity of chicken that was
yeah,
in
the
there.
way I portioned it.
Yeah, that's honestly my whole entire deal with buffalo chicken dip is that I want a lot of chicken in it. I want every scoop to have multiple pieces of shredded chicken in it. Where most buffalo chicken dip is just usually they don't do enough on the chicken, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Well, usually someone just takes one rotisserie chicken and calls it good with the amount of chicken that they put in, but I did it a lot.
Yeah, we did a lot, and it was awesome. It was so good. I enjoyed myself. The Frito scoops were the perfect utensil to
I know.
enjoy it.
It was an emergency pit stop, too, to snag them. It was great.
Absolutely, and it worked out fantastic. I was very, very happy with my Super Bowl appetizer
Absolutely.
celebration.
Well, whether you're nursing a food coma or if you're nursing an actual hangover, today is the day that we recognize the fact that you're not alone, as yesterday was a big day, the biggest game in the NFL season, and so it's definitely a fun one on today.
Absolutely. You ended up getting your team you were rooting for ended
Yes.
up getting the win as me and Jory decided to go against each other
Yep.
as we didn't really have any skin in the game for either of the teams.
You wanted to make history.
Yeah, I was rooting for, Chiefs just for
I'm
historical sakes.
anti-Chiefs.
And you were just, you're anti-Chiefs, and so you're like Eagles all the
Eagles
way.
all the way.
Most-
Oh, and I have a buddy that was signed to the Eagles.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There was a few there.
Wonder if he was there.
Maybe.
Probably
Probably
not.
not. Yeah, I was say probably not. He's probably.
He's probably off the team now.
You never know. You never know with those back of the roster people. But.
Sorry, Ali.
Yeah, I mean he's like in the 1% of
He made it to the
human.
NFL. So
Yeah, I was about to say you're a 1% human being if you just are even on the practice roster for the NFL. So that's as much as you can hate, you can't really hate too much. But the Eagles ended up winning, so you were correct
Yeah.
on the team you rooted for. I was wrong, and it
Oh,
was kind of
yeah.
a blowout in that game. It went
yeah.
up 17-0 in the first half. It was not even a game really after the first quarter,
Yeah.
really, and so it was quite dominant and surprising performance, but was, I guess, a fun one for anybody who was rooting out there for Philly.
We do have a winner here, though, as Mendel over at the Clearwater Legion Post 323 gets to take home this great prize here. $16.70 is heading your way. We will have this over $100 minor jackpot continuing to grow as it now sits at 60 balls or less. Get enrolled in the next minute and a half.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun as we get enrolled into this game 5. As we were just talking about the Super Bowl, as it's National Football Hangover Day, and everybody is reeling from the Super Bowl celebration and all the fun action that comes down with that. Definitely
Yeah.
a great one to be able to highlight. Eagles win. Fly, Eagles, fly on the way to victory. They got the whole chant. It's one of my favorite chants in the entire NFL. So shout out Eagles.
Shout out Eagles. Happy National Football Hangover Day on today. Take it a little easy on today. Up next, we have National Home Warranty Day, and on February 10th, this reminds us to protect the vital appliances and components of our homes.
Absolutely. Very important one to be able to highlight here on today. And so, take a time to take a look at your home warranty and make sure you're keeping yourself protected in all different kinds of situations. And so,
Absolutely.
great one to be able to highlight.
As much as I'm looking forward to owning a home, I'm so not looking forward to all of the components that go along with it.
Oh, yeah, it's like, man, I can't wait to
It's like the best thing ever, but also, whew.
Yeah, it's definitely a mixture of opinions. I think I'll be pretty excited for even a lot of like the little maintenance things, just being able to like take care of your own place and being able to work on like I like it's also like a learning thing for me, being able to like learn because I could just while I live in apartments, I can't learn how to fix things because if I fix it and I do it wrong, then that's on me and I
Yeah.
might cause an even bigger issue for everything. So I have to, call up the maintenance people for our apartment to get stuff done instead where, I want to be able to be in like my own home fixer. So I'm excited for even the little things, but like the insurance, home warranties, all those different
That's what
things,
I'm not
property
excited for.
taxes, things that I'm not excited for.
Absolutely. Making sure that I have proper permits if I want to renovate certain things on my home. There are a lot of ins and outs that come with home owning that it's not necessarily on the highest of my sunshine list.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I completely agree.
But making sure that you have everything protected in your home is super important, and so we definitely want to talk about National Home Warranty Day on today.
Absolutely. As we move on to our next national day, it is National Clean Out Your Computer Day. Observed on the second Monday in February, National Clean Out Your Computer Day promotes taking time out of your day to do some basic housekeeping on your computer. As you do work on the computer, you do school on the computer, I'm sure this is a great day for you to remind you to clear out some of those downloaded documents that you have yet to delete in the past
Okay,
years.
you know what? I feel called out. I have such an issue with deleting past assignments and past
You're like,
documents.
yeah, you passed the class. You don't need
I
it.
know, but it feels like important stuff.
You worked really hard on it, so that makes sense that
Yeah, and
you would
I
be like,
just
that was a lot of effort for me to have to
to just
just.
delete this.
Yeah, it's like I want to keep it as almost a memory that I did
I
something
know
like
I
this.
have probably close to 50 Excel projects in my computer done and completed that I will never touch again, but I just can't seem to throw them out.
Oh,
My
yeah.
Google Docs, absolutely.
So much of my work stuff ends up on the computer, doing stuff to help you guys out over there in Minnesota. A lot of computer work, and so I have to constantly remind myself to be clearing out my computer, making sure that I don't just load up the hard drive with a ridiculous amount of documents. Because if I don't, I actually, they do it. This is a once a year kind of thing for us. I need it like probably every other month, every 2 months. I need to completely wipe my computer, or else all the documents just get way too much. And if I do it over that, I'm just going to end up having way too many documents that I don't even want to, dip my toe into trying to delete the right ones.
We do have a winner here, though, as Lies7 over at the Rivers Bend Bar and Grill takes away this Musco prize. $23.30 is heading your way in this great game of Game Day Bingo. Stick around and get enrolled in the next minute and a half as we will have that minor jackpot still growing and now at 62 balls or less.
Absolutely. But clean out your computer day. This is an important one. You might need to remind your dad about this one, as he might have the most chaotic computer I've ever seen. He just has documents all over his
He's
front
way worse
page.
than me.
He's definitely got a ridiculous thing. I remember when it hit, he got it
Oh.
unintentionally. his computer got wiped, and
Yeah,
he
it wasn't my fault, but I felt a lot of
a
guilt.
lot of guilt for that because he got a new computer, was trying to clean it out so that Jordy could use his old computer and give it to her as a gift, as it was still a very good and functioning computer. He just got the newest one, but while he was trying to figure out how to do it, ended up deleting probably over a decade worth of document.
14,000 documents.
Yeah, and I just remember the chaos that ensued.
From work to backed up family photos to music to just his entire life, his entire adult life was on that laptop. I
Now he did get quite a bit from the cloud and everything like that, but
He had to go to the Apple store.
yeah, and got quite a bit of it back, but it
About
was
half.
but it was still, yeah, a bunch of it got. So it's better to clear out your computer consistently so that it's
Have an
easier to
external hard
transfer
drive.
everything. Yeah.
Use external hard drives. Moral of the story, external hard drives.
Yeah, yeah. Keep those
Never
things
just
safe.
bank on your one system.
Absolutely. Also, just buy the extra storage on the cloud. It's helpful.
Hmm.
But happy National Clean Out Your Computer Day. Just a day to, like we do, cleaning off our desks, trying to make sure that our work environment is clean. As we get more and more reliant on technology, those computers become, in some instances, our desk. And so cleaning it out every once in a while can help you be more focused, more ready to be able to take on anything that comes throughout the day.
Absolutely. Happy National Clean Out Your Computer Day. Next up, we have National Cream Cheese Brownie Day.
Ooh.
On February 10th, we recognize this delicious national day as it shines a spotlight on the irresistible dessert bar. Combining chocolate and cream cheese has been a longtime favorite in the bakery. When it's added to a brownie recipe, the results are spectacular.
Yeah, looks like a delicious one. The brownie has been around since 1800s, but was first documented in 1906 in the cookbook, the Boston Cooking School Cookbook. There are hundreds of cream cheese brownie recipes. However, they can be enjoyed. Cut them up into parfaits or mixed into ice cream. Add a dollop of whipped cream, berries, or a sprinkle of nuts and fruit, and they become a decadent dessert in their own right. Add cream to the batter once it's poured into the pan, and swirl it around with a knife, giving it the finished product an elegant look. It even suggests celebrate when you. It even suggests a celebration when you look at it. No matter how you enjoy cream cheese brownies, be sure to find one that you like.
Absolutely. This is a delicious one on today. I gotta say, I loved making this. If not only just for being able to swirl the two things together and make that marbled look on top, I always wanted to be the one to do that when I made these with my mom. Very, very tasty stuff. We always added raspberries into our cream cheese brownie batters, and so it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah, definitely a great one to be able to highlight. I feel like you can go a multitude of ways with this kind of dessert, and it becomes super easy to be able to enjoy and being able to have really for a lot of different occasions. I think cutting it up into
Absolutely.
a parfait would also be delicious as well. Lots of good ways.
We do have a winner here, though, as Donna at the VFW Brainer gets to finally take away this minor jackpot prize right on the nose with the ball count. $171.37 is heading your way, Donna. Congratulations there. Make sure you guys get enrolled into this next matchup, as we will have that $30.60 getting tacked on to a double must-go prize getting into this next game. Stick around and continue to get enrolled. But happy National Cream Cheese Brownie Day on today. As much as my family mostly had them with raspberries as well, I gotta say, I think my favorite is just the classic brownie with the cream cheese marbled in.
Ooh, a little bit of whipped cream on top or nothing like
Just
that?
the brownie.
Just the brownie. I love a just classic brownie all by itself.
Yeah, I was gonna say I really don't need much, and if I was gonna top it with anything, I don't need the whipped cream. I just need a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Ooh, I would like some mixed nuts in there as well. I think that
Mm.
would be tasty. I like the little crunch that adds. But our next national day is National Umbrella Day. National Umbrella Day casts a little shade on February 10th. The day honors one of the world's most useful inventions, the umbrella. Definitely important as we're not quite close here in the Midwest to getting to spring, but it is, spring is coming around the corner in a month or so, maybe 2 months. And that's when you'll need to, prep up those umbrellas, make sure you know where they're at so that you can be out there enjoying a little bit of outdoors time as it's going to be raining a whole ton. And it's just a very useful thing to have.
Absolutely. I have a love-hate relationship with the umbrella. When I have it, we're best friends, but it's never there when I need it, and it's entirely my fault, but I will always blame the umbrella.
Always blame the gosh darn umbrella. I wish that we still did more often. The people would rock the like umbrella to block the sun, like
A parasol?
yeah, that's a form of umbrella for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. I loved the good parasol umbrella. I thought that was so classy. And my grandmother had very pretty ornate ones that she had gotten somewhere, but I don't really remember where. But they were very cool, and I always wanted to use one. And my dad always just was like, that is so pretentious. You don't need that. You're an 8-year-old. And would really just burst my bubble. But yeah, I completely agree. I love the good daytime umbrella.
I think they look cool, and plus, it's always good to protect your skin from the sun, especially if you're not wearing sunscreen or anything like that. A little umbrella can help protect you from any kind of sun damage.
Absolutely. I wish the umbrella had a little bit more coverage though, because I feel like even though when it rains and I'm using an umbrella, I'm still gonna get wet.
Yeah, you've just always owned mini umbrellas, though. You've never really used full umbrellas.
I guess you're right, because when I had the big cane one that's big,
Yeah.
I guess I was also a lot smaller then. So I guess I just need to try one now and see how I feel about
Yeah,
it.
you need to get full umbrella. I only use the small umbrella, so yeah, I get a little wet most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time I'm trying to share one of those little itty bitty
I know.
umbrellas, and so then it's like half a shoulder's getting wet, kind of deal.
I am not one that likes sharing an umbrella.
You don't like walking close to people.
I don't, and trying to keep in
Because you
step
don't
with
walk
them.
in a straight line at all.
Okay, you know what? You can judge me all you want, but I won't share my umbrella with you.
That's fine. That's fine. It's a great one to be able to highlight. Umbrellas are fun, especially I used to love the see-through umbrellas when I was a kid. I would just end up finding myself just staring straight up as the rain was hitting the umbrella. I thought it was so cool.
I completely agree. I just recently saw someone had made umbrellas look like stained glass, and I really want one. But every time I go to the website, they are sold out.
Oh, that
I've looked
stinks.
every 6 months for the past 2 years, and they've always been gone.
You can't get yourself a stained glass
I know, and they
umbrella.
don't have a notify me when back in stock thing, or else I'd be on their list.
That's so funny. Well, happy National Umbrella Day. Get your umbrellas ready as, we turn more into a spring season as, April showers are just around the corner.
Absolutely. Happy National Umbrella Day. We are closing in here now, just one ball away from, oh, well, there it is, Mike W. at the Prize Den, getting to take away this Musco prize. Congratulations there. That double Musco of $50.70 is heading your way, Mike W. Congratulations, and continue to get enrolled. That minor jackpot will be back up on the line at 54 balls or less.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun as we get after it in this upcoming game with just a little bit to get enrolled into this game. We would like to talk about the team that we're actually playing these games themed after, and that is our Minnesota Wild, as they are in the middle of their season. We get a little bit of a break, as I would assume maybe an all-star break is going down right now, as we currently sit at 33, 19, and 4.
That's right, as Matt Boldy put up 2 goals and an assist, and the Minnesota Wild scored the final 5 goals to beat the New York Islanders 6-3
Ooh.
on Saturday night. Marco Rossi, Frederick Gaudreau, Yukov Trenin, and even Marcus Foligno also scored for Minnesota, which has won 5 of 7. Jared Spurgeon had 2 assists, and Philip Gustafsson ended up making 30 saves.
Very impressive stuff by our Minnesota Wild. We hope to see that continue, as that was a huge game for our Wild as we head into this long break, as we don't play until the 22nd of February. But even with those wins that we had, we were not able to surpass the Dallas Stars in the Central Division. We still sit at 3rd in that division, but we definitely closed the gap by a significant margin with those wins, as we now sit only 2 playoff points behind them, as Dallas sits with 72 points. We sit with 70 points right there, so we could easily close that gap over the next few games once we get back into action once again.
And we actually just recently had a friend of ours, I haven't told you yet this, but they just asked if we wanted to go to a Red Wings game with them.
Oh.
And the next Red Wings game is the 22nd against our Wild.
Oh.
So we might just have to make that happen.
That would be fun action there, as the 22nd would be
next weekend.
Oh, next Saturday. That would be super fun. I would definitely want to go see our Wild.
Yeah.
As I would actually know some players. As I don't watch much NHL. I only cover the Minnesota Wild, so that's all I know about is the Minnesota Wild.
You know a few Red Wings, don't you?
Nope, not a single thing about the Red Wings.
I know a few Red Wings, and so it'll be fun.
Yeah, when I moved into Michigan, my mom was super like, "Oh, you're gonna love the Red Wings. Like you're gonna find a love for hockey kind of thing."
They're just starting to get bad.
And it was like the year I moved to Michigan was like the first year they had missed the playoffs in like 50 years.
I was gonna say they just went downhill so quickly then.
Yeah. It was like they were already on the downhill spin, but it was like they were still making playoffs every single year, and then they never made the playoffs again. And so I was like, oh.
No.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna pay attention to this team.
That's such a bummer because Red Wings are so fun.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They used to be.
Yeah, I'm sure they used to be fun. Just never in my time of living in the Midwest in Michigan. But that's fun stuff.
That's so funny.
Yeah, Wild, great win there. We're hoping for them to continue getting some more wins as we keep on going through this. We got that game heading in. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, February 22nd, Wild at Detroit taking on the Red Wings at 11:30 p.m. Should be a very fun game.
Absolutely. That's a lot of fun. And if you want to show your support for our Wild, check out the great eTab game that we've teamed up with them for called Let's Go Wild. You can check it out wherever you play Pilot games. It's right there available for you on those iPads. You can check it out and show your support for our Wild team while taking home some great jackpot prizes. Check out Let's Go Wild today.
Absolutely. But don't just stop at the Let's Go Wild game. Check out the over 70 different Charitable eTab games that you can play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. Those games feature low bets ranging from 50 cents to $5 with amazing opportunities to play through some really great themes. We'd love for you to check them out. Jordy, what is your favorite theme?
Right now, I would have to say that my favorite theme is Damsels and Dragons. I am right in some really good fantasy books right now, and so I think it's only fair that I pick our fantasy-themed eTab game.
Ooh.
Damsels and Dragons is a super fun eTab game. Go and check it out today.
Absolutely. I'll highlight another one that has book relations, as I'll do Winter Wonderland, which is a great Alice in Wonderland themed eTab game where you could take home some mad jackpot prizes with the Mad Hatter. It's definitely a great time there. Big fan of all of our eTabs.
As we have our winner here as Big Money at Jimmy's Poorhouse, Travie at the Clives Roadhouse, and Joe Bush 7 all get to split up this 3-way prize. Congratulations. The must-go prize of $19.30 is getting split between you 3. Nicely done there, and continue to get enrolled into this next matchup as we will be jumping right on into those game day bingo location and player standings to highlight the players and locations locations that have been out here each and every day taking home great game day bingo prizes.
Absolutely. We'll start off with the players as we got a two-way tie in 10th place. That's between Mike over at the Sherwood Lounge and Wonder over at the Midtown Bar and Grill, both with 26,000 points. 8th place, we have another two-way tie. That's between Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards and Not Sure over at the Montego Blue, both sitting with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points, just 1,000 points ahead of that tie in 8th, we got Jim over at the Whiskey Street. As 1,000 points ahead of Jim is Woodpile over at Haskell's in 6th place with 29,000 points. With 34,000 points in 5th place, we got Maggie over at Lyle Liquor. As 6'9" T-Bird over at the Lookout Bar and Grill sits in 4th with 39,000 points. With 53,000 points in 3rd place, we got Brother Nate at the Char House. As 2nd place is Cheese at the Beartown Lounge with 57,000 points. And with 104,000 Game Day Bingo points in 1st place, we got Call Me Jen over at JR Mac.
Well, congratulations to Call Me Jen and the entirety of those players' standings. That's some pretty impressive stuff. On to the locations, we jump right on into 10th place with a tie in 9th.
Ooh.
We've got Danny's Dugout and the Riverboat Depot, both currently sitting with 54,000 points, both in 9th place. Then in 8th, we have HR Pesties as they currently sit with 56,000 points. 57,000 points for 7th place, McHugh's Grill and Bar, while with 66,000 in 6th place, we've got the Beartown Lounge. 70,000 points for 5th place as Haskell's currently sits right behind the Chart House as they are in 4th place with 76,000 points. 80,000 points for 3rd place, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. 2nd is the Lookout Bar and Grill with 92,000 points. And in 1st place, it is none other than J.R. Mack sitting with a whopping 129,000 points so far.
Great job to JR Mac and all of those great locations that have a blast while playing Pilot games. It's all due to those great players creating awesome Pilot games playing environments where they can, take home some great prizes, some great must-go wins, and even we'll see a few mega, major, and minor jackpots go out there as well. As we compete through this game right here, we got Mike W. currently 14 balls away with that minor prize sitting at $72 at 56 balls or less. As we get through this game, we would like to start highlighting some fun movies that were released on today throughout history.
That's right. As we start off strong back in 1995, we've got Billy Madison being released.
Yeah, this is an Adam Sandler classic that also stars Bridget Wilson and other fun actors, largely child cast, as a man-child. Billy Madison has been a spoiled rich kid all his life and spends his days drinking and partying. When his father, hotel manager Brian, becomes fed up with his son's irresponsible ways, he issues an ultimatum. Since Billy passed all of his schooling thanks to his father's influence and bribes, he must retake and pass every grade in 24 weeks. Otherwise, the business will be turned over to Brian's conniving associate, Eric.
Absolutely. I think they casted this very well. I was a big fan of most of them. This is one of my favorite early Adam Sandler works, and I'm a big fan of the child cast as well and all the random cameos, like Chris Farley being the bus driver and other great names coming together for this. Very, very fun stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely one of his better works. He's one of my favorites of the Adam Sandler movies that have came out.
Absolutely. Maybe give Billy Madison a watch on today.
Ooh, just click past that minor jackpot in this game as we now work on the must-go of $19. We currently have quite a few players: Mike, Jody RN, Maggie, Mike W, as well as Idaho 32, all one ball away, and a lot of them are now taking home the win.
Mike, Jody RN, Mike W, and even Idaho 32. They all four get to split up this $19 must-go prize. Congratulations to all of you out there taking home a slice of this great prize here. Stick around and get enrolled as we will have that minor jackpot now at 58 balls or less.
Should be a lot of fun as we get after it, as we highlight our next movie released on today, as we got the 2006 movie Final Destination 3, starring Mary Elizabeth Winstead, as well as other fun actors and actresses in this Final Destination movie. As you know, as most people know, the Final Destination movies are just a crazy shoot of insanity.
Absolutely. This one is as Mary Elizabeth Winstead is our main character. She has a premonition of her friends dying, and then things slowly start happening.
Yeah, yeah, it's a crazy one. It's yeah, all the Final Destinations are insane storylines, directed by James Wong, who did a lot of the Final
He
Destinations.
did the live action Dragon Ball movie.
Yeah, that one. I think it's hilarious that there was like 3 actors from that movie that ended up starring in Shameless.
What's so funny? Who other than the main guy?
Emmy Rossum plays Bulma
Oh,
in it. Yeah.
that's so funny that Shameless wasn't the first thing that they worked together on.
Yeah, she was the main lead woman in the whole storyline.
Yeah.
But he also did The One. I really enjoyed The One. But Final
Fun
Destination
stuff.
3 released on today in 2006.
Up next in 2012, we've got Journey to the Mysterious Island.
Well, this one,
Definitely took a dip.
yeah, not as much as I enjoyed the original.
Still fun.
Journey to the center of the earth, and but this one still had its moments. In 2012 I definitely liked it as a kid. Dwayne Johnson, Josh Hutcherson, Vanessa Hutchinson, Michael Caine, Louis Guzman, Kristen Davis is in this one as well. Lots of big actors and actresses in another Journey movie.
Absolutely. I really was upset that Brendan Fraser wasn't included in this movie. Brendan Fraser was one of my favorite childhood actors, and then to see him replaced by The Rock was very upsetting.
Absolutely. It's even more now that like
The Rock is The Rock.
is in every movie. At the time, The Rock was still an acceptable chuck-in movies, and I was like, oh, that's okay. Like, The Rock isn't like the guy that's just in every single movie. But then he became that, and so I quickly, Journey 2 got lumped into that whole entire dislike of the Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies.
I completely agree, but I'm a fan of Vanessa Hutchins as well as Josh Hutcherson, and so I was willing to give it a watch, and I ended up enjoying it for what it was worth. It's nothing crazy. It's like a 2-star movie, but
I did really enjoy Vanessa Hutchinson being added into
yeah,
into
it's
the
just Vanessa
storyline.
Hutchins.
Hutchins, yeah.
But yeah, I completely agree. I thought it was fun chucking that he actually had someone his age to flirt with instead of flirting with the older blonde woman.
yeah, that was funny. But it was more little kid, like in that one, so it made sense as a little kid in that one. But now he's a
Yes.
teenager. It's a fun movie. Journey 2 released on today in 2012.
Absolutely. Up next in 2017, we've got the Lego Batman movie, maybe Ian's favorite movie on this list.
It might be my favorite adaptation of Batman. No, I do consider it the best adaptation of Batman. Not my favorite though. Will Arnett as Bruce Wayne. You also have Michael Cera playing Robin. I think that's hilarious. Zach Galifianakis voices the Joker in this one as well. Ralph Fiennes is Alfred, and Rosario Dawson plays Barbara Gordon. It's a fun cast that
Jenny
got together.
Slate plays Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Channing Tatum's Clark Kent in it, and it's a fun movie. I think they do the whole entire comedy of it, along with it being a Lego movie. Well, it's a funny Batman, and it does well for a family comedy. I feel like it can be watched by all ages and have a good time. 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's just well done.
You know, I have a hard time picturing Michael Cera as Robin, but I did really enjoy this version of Robin.
Yeah, it's a great version of Robin. We do have a winner here.
That's right, as Joe Bush 7 over at the Duffy Saloon takes away $30.90 on this great must-go prize. Stick around and get enrolled into this next matchup as that minor jackpot will be sitting at 60 balls or less. Sorry, Joe Bush, you were just one ball off from taking home that minor, so stick around and get enrolled, and hopefully it'll be able to go out to you next.
Should be a fun game number 11 of Game Day Bingo. But next movie released on today, not last one, we got 2017 John Wick Chapter 2. As, we continue to watch Keanu Reeves be the cool guy he is.
So I have a question. You say that John Wick started all because somebody killed his dog?
Yeah.
So why does it keep going?
Well, because it's basically, that's basically the start of him stepping into basically
The world of assassinations again?
and then the rest of the movies are basically kind of him trying to, it's like then he can't get out of that world kind of thing.
People just keep coming after him?
Yeah, he just has now created too many enemies, and so you'd have to watch the whole series to see every little bit of it. But that's kind of the general premise of is that he steps back into that world through that whole entire incident that happens, and then it's like he just can't get out of that world. So it's a fun one. Got a huge
he's
cast.
made a blood oath to a crime lord, and so he's forced to go back into it in this film.
Yeah, you got Ian McShane, Lawrence Fishburne, Ruby Rose,
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Common is in this. I'm a huge fan of getting to see Common in his random movies he's in.
He does a great job in his random.
Big fan of Common.
Movies.
My mom also was obsessed with him, so we had to watch a lot of movies with Common in it.
That's super funny. But yeah, it continued on the John Wick 4 movie list that it's went on.
I think there's more.
I think there's only. Is there a 5th one that's come out now? I thought it was just 1, 2, and 3. The 4, and then there might be a 5th one coming out at some point.
I don't know. I assumed there was 6 of them.
Yeah, I think.
I just get this. The Bourne, Mission Impossibles, they all are 8 movie series in my head. I don't care how many are in each of them. They're all 8 movie-long action series.
Yeah, I don't think there's. Okay, yeah, there's no John Wick 5 yet.
No, not yet. But John Wick 2 came out on today in 2017. Maybe give it a watch. And our final movie released on today in 2023, we've got Magic Mike's Last Dance.
Yeah, the final was the trilogy of the Magic Mike trilogy. I think it was.
Yes, because I've seen the first 2, and then I didn't see this one.
Yeah, starring Channing Tatum, Salma Hayek. You also have Joe Manganiello in it as well, Matt Bomer, and other fun actors and actresses.
Yeah, Adam Rodriguez comes back again for this 3rd one. We got most of the original crew that danced together still dancing together here. They're just even older.
Even older.
We do have Salma Hayek joining the cast for this one as she plays Maxandra Mendoza. And she gets danced on by Channing Tatum, I guess, for most of the movie. Weird turn, but what are you gonna do?
It's okay.
Magic Mike needs to move.
I think I've watched. I haven't even seen a full Magic Mike. I think I've just seen one clip from Magic Mike.
Yes,
in my entire.
Yeah, and it's the gas station scene with Joe
No,
Manganiello.
I guess there's 2. There's one that I actually like, which is the gas station scene where he strips for the gas
For the
station
grumpy
attendant. Yeah, and
cashier.
trying to get her to smile. And then the other one I just didn't like, and that was me watching whatever was Donald Glover's role in the Magic Mike movie.
No, he's one of the best. He just makes a little rap.
It was just way too much. It was so corny. I hated it.
I liked it.
Yeah, obviously. Magic Mike released on the day.
The Last Dance, specifically.
Can't believe it was the last one.
It was a long overdue.
2023. Man, focus on your daughter, Channing.
Does he have a kid?
Yeah, yeah, they go to a bunch of Comic Cons together and stuff
Aw.
like that. I love the whole entire clips I see of him and his kid. I think it's so cute. She loves Demon Slayer, and so he
Oh.
dresses up as Demon Slayer people all the time for her.
Does he
You
go
know,
as Rengoku?
I don't remember. I don't remember what he dressed
Mm.
up as, but it's great. It's great. We do have our winner here.
Kimmer at the VFW Richfield takes away $31. Congratulations there on this great Musco prize. We're going to be getting enrolled into this last lunchtime show, so stick around and get enrolled. That minor jackpot is at 62 balls or less into this next game. The very ball count, Kimmer took home this prize. So hopefully we'll be giving out a nice minor jackpot in this great next game.
Absolutely should be a great one. As we get enrolled into this last game, I would like to remind you that when playing Pilot Games, don't forget to share those awesome player pictures with us. We absolutely love seeing your smiling faces. And if you happen to hit a jackpot, hold up your iPad and show off that happy face with the jackpot message. We'd love to celebrate with you. You could also send us pictures of you playing with your friends or your favorite bartender. To share your pics, you can either direct message them to us on Facebook, post them with the hashtag Pilot Games, or email them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. We cannot wait to see all the fun moments that you guys capture.
That's right. You can see some prime examples right beside me of some amazing player pictures. We love seeing your smiling face, so snap those photos and share them with us. As we have just under a minute to get enrolled into this last game of Lunchtime Game Day Bingo, stick around as we definitely don't want you to miss out as we highlight some great things that happened on today in music history.
On today in 2001, Jennifer Lopez's album J-Lo goes to #1 in America. Her movie, The Wedding Planner, is #1 at the box office, making her the first person with a #1 movie and album at the exact same time.
Very fun stuff. Yeah, this was right at the height of my J-Lo love.
I think it was the height of everybody's J-Lo love.
Yeah, right.
She was the
early
#1 movie
2000s.
and #1 album. That is an insane accomplishment, actually. She's a very, very talented entertainer.
The Wedding Planner is also a very fun movie with her and Matthew McConaughey. Maybe give it a watch on today.
Yeah, it might be my favorite J-Lo movie. Not my favorite J-Lo movie, but probably the best done J-Lo movie, in my opinion.
Mine, I think, I have two that I kind of like that are The Backup Plan and The Monster-in-Law with Jane Fonda.
I forgot Monster Law exists.
Yeah.
Monster Law is a funny one. It's not as good, but
No.
but yeah, that's why I said it's I think the best done of her movies, but my favorite is Shotgun Wedding because it's just a fun movie to watch. It just takes itself not as seriously, which I think is fun.
Well, also on today, just 10 years later in 2011, we have the video for Rebecca Black's song Friday being uploaded to YouTube where it becomes a viral smash hit.
Yeah, that is hilarious. It got mocked for over
Still
a decade.
gets mocked.
I rarely hear it now, so that's I guess a good thing. But it's
She's forever permanently written off as.
what's hilarious is she's actually not that bad of a singer.
I know.
Like when I've heard her actual singing, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
But Friday will just always be.
Friday.
Why did she sing like that?
Yeah,
Why?
very nasally.
Yeah, so bad. It was so bad. But it's fun, especially as me and Jordy were in middle school at the time where
Yes.
this came out.
It was peak.
It was at the peak of just everyone.
Friday and Call Me Maybe. They really hit the streams when they needed to.
They did. Well, as you guys compete through this game, I would like to remind you to play our E-Tab games themed after our sports teams. We talked about our Minnesota Wild E-Tab game, but we also have Twins Win as well as Vikings Victory. They
That's
are
right.
both very, very fun E-Tab games. We'd love for you to check them out. Twins Win bringing you some Grand Slam prizes, and Vikings Victory some Hail Mary jackpots that you could be taking home in those great games. We'd love for you to be able to check them out, hang out with Victor, as well as our great Wild player, and see what you could be taking home.
That's right, but we're closing in here as we've got our lucky Wild player hitting the screen to slap shot those pucks and hopefully give out a jackpot very soon. As we close in on the jackpot prize here, we want to highlight Why Not Me, the player we've already talked about for taking home that giant jackpot of $52,000. They play at the Albany Bowling Center and support the Albany Lions Club Triple Crown. They aim to empower the Lions Clubs, their volunteers, and partners to improve health and well-being, strengthen communities, and support those in need through through humanitarian services and grants that impact lives globally, as well as encourage peace and international understanding as we fulfill it every day and everywhere we serve.
Absolutely great stuff there as we got our final prize, $199.91, going out to Jody R.N. over at the Cabin Bar. Great job on winning that minor jackpot. Enjoy a little Lucky 4 bingo with $111,000 on the line. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win. Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win! Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherload Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win! Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherload Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.
Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.
Come on, let's get stinking rich!
Who got the cash? You got the cash. That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.
Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win!
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.
Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win!
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.
on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Ooh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win!
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot!
Come on, let's get stinking rich!
Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win!
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.
Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win!
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.
Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win!
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.
Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.